YouTube, what the fuck is going on? Happy Sunday and welcome back to another episode of the 1% Podcast. I'm your host, Matthew Mazza. For those of you who do not know, I come on YouTube every Wednesday and every Sunday to bring you guys some motivation. How I do that is I read from John Maxwell's The Daily Reader. It's a daily devotional, hoping to bring you guys, like I said, some motivation and light into your day so we can all work together and get 1% better, right? So, give you guys a little update. Today is day motherfucking 21 of 75 hard. So, I'm fucking crushing this shit. My goal is to make this motherfucking thing look easy, right? Last time I did it, I wasn't really working at all, so I had all the time on my hands to get it done. This time, full-time job, got a lot of shit on my plate, and I'm just doing everything I can to make this shit look fucking easy right now. And I'm doing everything I say I'm going to do, like waking up in the morning, making sure I, go to the gym first thing so I knock out the harder stuff first. Plus, by being up at 4:30 in the fucking morning, I have all the time in the world to get most of that shit done, like drinking my water. I have a lot of free time on my hands at work sometimes, so I can go ahead and knock out my read there. So the only thing I really have to accomplish by the time I need to get home is just going on that second workout outside. And I just accomplish that by going on a nice, fast-paced walk with my dog, and we get that shit fucking done sometimes pretty damn early. Like, it's only, I don't even think it's 9 o'clock yet. It's 9:15 right now, and I only have to drink water and go outside and work out one more time, and then day 21 is going to be fucking over. Super excited. So let's get into today's read. Today is May 21 or May 21st. It says, have a high opinion of people. My camera's got to get focused. Have a high opinion of people. The opinions you have of people in your life affect them profoundly. Dr. J. Sterling Livingston, formerly of Harvard Business School and founder of the Sterling Institute management consulting firm, observed, people perform consistently as they perceive you expect them to perform. A reputation is something that many people spend their entire lives trying to live down or live up to. So why not help others up instead of pushing them down? All people possess both value and potential. You can find those things if you try. 25 ways to win with people. Look for the value and potential in those around you today. Short, sweet, to the point. I talk about this all the time. When we're talking to people, when we're trying to help others, or just interacting with others, period, we have to look for the good in people. We have to have a genuine mindset going into that interaction, that conversation, whatever it is. Have a genuine mindset. Look for the good in people, so that way you're not judging them. You're not doing anything that would have a negative impact on that interaction, right? We want to bring people up. We want to help people raise their leadership qualities or raise their skills, help them get 1% better, be more optimal, right? Our God-given duty on this planet is to be a servant leader, to serve our people, to serve our community. How the fuck are we going to accomplish that if all we're doing is having a negative mindset and pushing people down, putting people down? There's a great quote, and it's always talking about, I was always taught this in the car business, right? There's a bucket of crabs and one crab's trying to get out. But what do crabs do? The motherfuckers pull them bitches back down, right? So that way they're stuck with the rest of them in that bucket, right? Are you going to be a crab pulling people down, or are you going to be somebody to try to lift others up? And we have to start by having a positive mindset, living with gratitude, right? Because optimism is sustainable if we live with gratitude. Michael J. Fox talked about that on an interview. It's very important to be positive all the time, right? And it's not easy, right? Sometimes, and Wes Watson talked about this in his podcast, I think it was yesterday or a couple days ago, where he was talking about, as humans, we are naturally negative, right? It's not that we wake up and we're just peaceful people, right? It's a chore. It's something like people throw to the wayside a lot of times because it's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to be fucking pessimistic, right? But you got to remember, we have to be grateful that we even fucking woke up this morning, right? Think about how many people didn't wake up this morning right now. There's so many people who didn't get that chance, but we got that chance. God provided us that chance, right? He provided us opportunities to get better, to learn, to help others, right? I pray every morning and I give thanks to God that he gave me another day of life, another day full of opportunities to get better and help more people, right? Because that's our duty, to be a servant leadership. And I'm so proud that I worked for a company with the Hendrick Automotive Group that taught me that, and taught me that early in my, true adult life, right? I'm just super proud that I came from a company that honed that value into myself. They pushed it and pushed it and pushed it, because in order to be successful in any business, you have to be a people person. And nobody wants to be around somebody who's a pessimistic asshole and just negative as fuck. If I have the even slightest inclination of negativity around me, I'll either remove those people from my area, or I'll just fucking remove myself, because I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around people complaining, right? We have to take responsibility for the things that happen in our life, so that way we can figure out solutions to our problems, not add more fucking fire or add gasoline to the fire and create more problems, right? We have to constantly look for ways to improve and get better, not only ourselves but other people, but we can't do that by tearing them down. Now, I do think constructive criticism is great, right? Sometimes that will help light the fire and give them, ways to be better, but it's constructive criticism, not destructive criticism, right? I myself have a weird personality where I like getting the shit kicked out of me in a conversation to fire me up, right? My brother-in-law is very good at this with me. He understands that I can't allow my head to grow even when I'm succeeding, because complacency doesn't fucking sit well with me. And when I get complacent, I get fucking lazy. I have to be in a state of being uncomfortable all the time to continuously succeed in life, right? So even when I was, the number one finance manager at the Chrysler Group stores in the Hendrick Automotive Group, right? Number one out of all those fucking people, my brother-in-law said, but where are the areas we can get fucking better, right? When I completed a 75 hard, he was like, where are the areas that we can get better, right? Always searching for the solution, because there's always way we can improve, because the only thing he's trying to do is bring me up. He's giving me ways to look at it as like, okay, hey, I'm here, but we got to still grow. There's still things that we have to accomplish, right? Just because we reach our goal doesn't mean we can't set the bar higher and go for another goal, right? Because I always want the next thing. I always want the best value I can get out of something, or I always want the next promotion, because I know what I'm fucking capable of, right? I'm always gonna want to be the best and be the best at everything I fucking do and be the most prepared. But right, in order to do that, I have to help myself and be able to help other people. The more people I help is the more help I'm going to get in return, right? Give and receive. We can't just be fucking sticklers about shit and just hold all the information and knowledge that we have. If I did that, I'd be a fucking terrible leader at my dealership, right? All I want to do is provide all the information, all the knowledge, all the processes that I used and that I learned from somebody else onto somebody else. Because believe me, if I do that and do that consistently, the satisfaction I'm going to get is watching them grow and learn, and then pass it on to other people. Pay it forward, guys. Pay it forward. Help other people. Don't be a fucking little bitch and act as if like I'm the fucking baddest motherfucker on the planet, but I can't help any other people because I'm worried about somebody else taking my spot on the fucking top of the hill. Motherfucker, don't be lonely at the top. Raise everybody else. But, if you see somebody lacking in an area that you are fucking amazing at, go help that person. See if there's something you can do to provide them value, right? Because if you're providing them value, you're going to watch them succeed, and then at the end of the day, what is that going to do for you? Help you succeed even more. So we just got to think about these things. Go into everything you have today, whether it's an interaction with somebody else. Damn, my fucking camera stops. Keeps on focusing. But go into every interaction you have today and go into it with a genuine mindset. Look for the ways to help other people. If you do that, your life will fucking flourish, man. You will be so much happier. You'll think of like so many different solutions to other people's problems. And if you can solve fucking problems and be a great problem solver, man, there ain't shit you can't accomplish in life. Because all life is about is having an obstacle in front of you and finding a solution to get over that fucking obstacle. That's life. People are going to try to fuck up your day, but don't let them do that. Stay genuine. Have a great mindset. Let's find a way to get 1% fucking better. I'll see you guys on fucking Wednesday. That's all I got. Appreciate y'all.